Nikki Haley recently sent a memo to wealthy Republican donors begging them for money by trashing her Republican opponents. Now, this memo, as far as we know, was not supposed to be leaked out to the public, but of course, things leak. We now know what is in this very secretive memo from Nikki Haley, and man, she absolutely lays into not just Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis, but even the also-rans of the Republican 2024 primary. So here's what the memo had to say about Donald Trump. Donald Trump had a pretty good quarter one, if you count being indicted as good. It's increasingly clear that Trump's candidacy is more consumed by the grievances of the past and the promise of more drama in the future, rather than a forward-looking vision for the American people. You're not wrong. That's probably the best thing I could say about that, Nikki Haley, is you're not wrong. And I do love the little swipe, and I'm like, oh, he's had a great quarter, if you count being indicted as great. A little snarky, overall perfect. Here's what she said about Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis essentially launched his presidential campaign with a national book tour during this period and made one misstep after another, confirming what many observers have long suspected: he's not ready for prime time. Again, not going to contradict a single thing you say there, especially because I've been saying the same thing for multiple years now. I mean, regular viewers here at Ring of Fire, you've heard me say that Ron DeSantis, you put him on the national stage, the dude's going to flop. And then what happened in the last few months? Well, Ron DeSantis got on the national stage and he flopped. His poll numbers are sinking faster than anyone else's. He's basically the Jeb Bush of the 2024 election. That's what's happening to Ron DeSantis, and it's so fun to watch. Of course, that means we've got 4 more years of him as our authoritarian governor, and that's going to be terrible for us in Florida, but we'll suffer that if it prevents the rest of the country from suffering under Ron DeSantis. So what about the also-rans, right? What does Nikki Haley have to say about the other Republican candidates? And then there are the others. Wait, what others? Okay, that one, I mean, it's funny, but it's also a little juvenile, I'm not going to lie. But, for my sense of humor, I actually thought it was pretty good. But in terms of being professional while you're asking these people for money, you may want to try a little bit harder next time, Nikki. But again, she's not wrong about Trump and DeSantis. Trump is nothing but drama, and the indictments were definitely not good. Ron DeSantis is flailing about as much as any human possibly can right now. His poll numbers are tanking. But Nikki Haley's poll numbers are considerably worse than Ron DeSantis's. She's now polling at 4% among Republicans. She was at 9% a couple weeks ago. So she's falling as well. She's lost over half of her support. She raised $11 million, which is good. But Trump raised $10 million, according to his campaign, just in the 2 weeks since before he got indicted. So her advantage on every level has already evaporated. Donald Trump has this thing on lockdown right now, and it's going to take a lot more than a snarky memo for another Republican to dethrone him. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.